It has. And then my list of my top 10 Thundermans characters. And then I didn't find the answer, so it was, let's say, that I can't watch so without wanting to watch another episode of it. Let's start the list. 10 we have Linked. So Linked was Sue's boyfriend for a few episodes. I love how he had like this empowers like strongness, is able to like stretch his arms a lot, and I thought that was really cool superpower. And I loved how he and Mads always fought each other, and like one of my favorite episodes of the like rivalry friendship is like the one where he has them play basketball together, and he's like, "Oh, you're good. I'm gonna turn you evil." And we find out like that's really doing a role playing thing with him instead. I thought it was funny, a funny episode. So yeah, I think I love with he and Phoebe stayed together. That's why I put them together in my episode and stuff. And now we have Hank the dad. It's I definitely didn't put the parents of the characters on this list. On some of the list as I love them, and Hank, as I was watching the show, he was hilarious. I mean, and I've never Hank just jumps up and breaks the ceiling just to leave the house. That's funny. As for Hank, I find Andrew really funny. So that's why I thought it's list. Number 8 we had Billy, who I also find really funny because he can be stupid sometimes and dumb, which I actually like about him. I also love his superpower was super speed. They were the one really fast, they're the fast, and then he's just straight too. 7 we has Noah. Noah, I love of like it lasers. And I never see like use the eyelashes on Billy. Yeah, Noah also fine too. I think one part I really remember so her for Noah be when and Matt's ruins Christmas is for the family, but then I find out that Noah eventually does him. I thought, oh, that was so cute. And since we have the mom, Bob, so what powers he has is like powers of electricity. he does always need tools and powers. And what about she always is there for her kids. It's very humor. It's I love it when like I love that one episode with Max and Phoebe. It's like their birthday and they think they're too old for the family's birthday parties, so the parents start to think, and oh my gosh, I said the kids are too old. We still have Billy. You know, let's raise them before they're too old. It's so funny. And finally has Chloe. So I haven't been Chloe high in the list because he's aware. Oh yeah, so overall Ted's raised a baby. I don't agree with Matt's. That's when he says saying baby all the time doesn't make a Ted's face. Yes it does. A Ted's face is when you say it over and over again in your life, and I think that's definitely what Tori says a lot of times in their life. So Tori isn't this deep. I also love her power of teleportation, and I love how when she is born, she has like the bubbles power before she does teleportation. Kind of cute. Before we have Cherry, Phoebe's best friend, and she is a little bit funny. I love her friendship with Phoebe, and I know that and I am making a few summaries of the stories I made. And even though I do have Max in the stories, I do still see them as Terry. Number 3 we have Dr. Tawasa. So I didn't know Dr. Tawasa was first. So I think he's hilarious. As I think this like infatuation with Max's mom is kind of funny. So yeah, I love Dr. Tawasa. And 2 we have Phoebe. So Phoebe I love how he is. I mean, even when she fights with Max, she's still always on his side. So she still helps him out with everything, and that he's doing so. So I like the sibling friendship that Max and Phoebe have. The superpowers are also really cool. Number 1 we have is Taurus, my number 1 Thundermans of all time, Max. It's Max Thunderman I love so much. I love him evil and good. It's like when he was evil, he was hilarious, and he's good, even more hilarious. It's still like a lot of like Max Thunderman lines I enjoyed. I think like one of my my favorite Max Thunderman line of all time is in one episode where he makes Phoebe and Hank to think that he stole from them, and so he makes them and be his servants, and he's like, Phoebe, you might borrow so make my bed. And she goes to his bed and I watch him like no, and Max is like, Stop, moving butt. What? That always makes you laugh. Another one episode that makes you laugh is when they're like pulling his steroids and he goes silence, and Phoebe's like, we didn't say anything, and he goes, you're breathing too loud. I must admit, I want Max's, but it'd be like one more scene where Phoebe tells him and that Alice doesn't trust him, and he's like, hot dog has to trust me and listen. That makes you laugh all the time. And so Matt's a lot because he's hilarious and he's attractive. That was one of my favorite characters in Thundermans.